Crafters, SirRobHiFi here. I'm in my actual world rather than the test world. I always seem to be in the test world. But that's my mob spawner, and I don't know if you recognize it, but it's based on an actual mob cage, mob spawner. I never quite finished working on it because I got the idea for the Venus flytrap. Originally it was just a big ugly cube on the inside, and it was kind of copied off of what Etho did with his ice base, with the water streams and the lava streams to light the pads and to turn on and off spider spawning. Anyway, I put a case around it like this, which I thought looked a lot nicer. Kind of sticks out from a distance, but I like it. But anyway, I don't know if I'm going to keep that. I may do a Venus skytrap off to the side or a little bit further away. I am now in a tundra biome, a snow biome, and over there I've got a little section of swamp and some mountains off that way. One single lonely cow. It's very laggy right now because I put it on far just to show this part of it. I'm gonna slow this down a little bit here. Hang on. Let's see. I gotta do that. My computer sucks. What can I say? Anyway, on the inside, this is all a work in progress. I've been ripping stuff apart and changing things around. Changed the floor, changing all this stuff around. I've got various sections for different stuff. I just started my blaze farm. I did do a little video a while back about a blaze farm, but that was in the test world. I'd never actually made one in my real world properly, and that got abandoned quickly because that death by suffocation got patched real quick. So now you have to kill them like the spiders to get the drops. This is also just temporary. This is the motivator from my old pads, which are have been undergoing a conversion to a Venus flytrap, but an underground version which I was trying out. This has all got to be redone. Some more loot over here. Some lava lights in the floor, which are actually dual purpose because they are part of the lighting system for all of this down below, which I've been working on filling in, because I was going to do Enderman separation by teleporting, and if I left this open they would just teleport up here rather than into the area that I want them to teleport to. It's all closed off, but anyway, I'm way down below is my slime pads. And what I was doing with this underwater section, I had to chop this all out myself, and it's been taking a long time. Didn't drown at all. Managed to do it without drowning so far. And I built this extension, and part of it is dome with the same setup as the one I have up at sea level, except for this section in the back which is carved out, and there's a little cactus farm and a little seed box. I can't remember whose tutorial this was, but I just copied it. It was a cool little seed box, and then in the back It's just an exit out into some caves and abandoned mineshaft areas. And yeah, that's this section. I'm going to set up some farm and stuff like this, and what I'm going to do is branch off in different directions from here, branch off from the main base area there, and make some more underwater areas. I had this little melon farm here temporarily, and I decided to put my nether portal branching off of here. I can actually get to the surface from inside this tree as well. Let's see. And let's go to the nether, see what's going on with this blaze farm. And like I said, I've spent so much time in my test world just trying out different things, testing things. You know, you can read the wiki, but the wiki is often slightly inaccurate, misleading, or utterly wrong about certain things. And because we've had these chain of updates recently, things are changing so fast, you kind of have to test things for yourself, or if you can find a video by somebody that does all that for you, like Mr. Pixel Tech or Red Eyes, Roboticorst, all the scientists, you know, Automator MC. There's a whole bunch of other people doing cool experiments and stuff. But one of the first things I'm going to have to do here is make myself a little minecart system that will take me to this nether fortress. Okay, I can't seem to sprint. There we go. Yeah, I know you can't see much. It's a balance between lag and view distance. I always have to play with, especially when recording. Anyway, I threw some nether wart down here just while I was working over here. This is all going to be moved. I found two blaze spawners really close together, so I chopped this all out and dug these pits for them to fall into. Typical sort of gravity trap setup where it's a drop of 2 and then it goes over 1, another drop of 2, and that's just to get them away from the spawner, so the spawner will keep producing more blazes. So all I've done is so far is put a passageway out from this one over this direction and another one from this direction that meets up down this ladder. And something I want to quickly mention on the nether wart, I noticed in this pre-release, I'm on pre-release 4 right now, when I was planting these here, I had them elsewhere, and when I moved them over here, I couldn't put two next to each other without them popping out of the ground. And even if I spread them out, they were popping out of the ground as if they needed more light. And it turns out that is the case in pre-release 4. It seems like they can't just grow at any light level, they have to have at least some light. So I just tossed a couple torches down and it seemed to fix the problem for now, but I don't know if that's going to be changed or what's going on with that. But it seems like right now, pre-release 4, they do need at least some light. So let's have a look down the ladder here. Yeah, right now the blazes are just collecting in these two passageways, and I can stand around here and the spawner up there is active, the spawner up there is active. So when I get to here, this is the sweet spot for this one. So I'm going to probably chop into this area here and set something up. I need to set up mob softeners, you know, whether I use suffocation or, yeah, probably going to be suffocation with some pistons, you know. I'm sure any of you that is watching this also watched Doc M amongst others, and what he did with the idea that Etho was playing with, the spider spawner for an XP farm, and to use 2 of them. The way he set that up with the suffocation from pistons and blocks and water flow and all that type of stuff is something that would be nice to apply to this, because these guys, according to the wiki, give 10 XP, and I know from killing a bunch of these already, look how quickly the XP is going up, and I'm just bouncing in place here to get some crits, but look at that, I'm already jumping up in levels. So I think as far as XP farming, Blaze Farm is going to beat out everything else, because the speed at which this goes, look at this, I'm at 5, 6 almost. Oh, I'm setting myself on fire. But yeah, once I get myself a little softener going and kill myself some blazes down here, I can't see spiders or any other mob, apart from dragons of course, giving more XP than this, because this is pretty crazy XP off these guys. So yeah, I think I'm going to go with this. Get some blaze rods, some nether wart, and up above I'm going to set up a gravity trap for pigmen. Really not sure what to do about ghast just yet. I could just take over this area and put in floors going all the way up to bedrock at the ceiling that are, I don't know, 4 blocks high or whatever it is that ghast need to spawn, and make a massive kind of gravity area trap. Just anything, I mean, I don't know what people are going to come up with, but anything where I can kill ghasts and not have the tears fall in lava. That's all I want for starters. After that, I don't know what I'm going to come up with. I've thought of a few things involving minecarts, but yeah, we'll have to see. So anyway, just hitting a few blazes there. I'm already at level 9 on XP there. That's pretty sweet. So I'm going to go with that. But as you can see, there's really not much going on over here just yet. I spend so much time in a test world, I hardly ever get anything done. But that's just a little quick intro into what I've been doing in my real world, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like the blaze spawning setup so far, and as soon as I've hooked it up nicely, I'll make a video for that. Anyway, guys, see you later.